Hello guys, hello. What's going on? It's Saturday night. I feel like it's been forever since I streamed, but we're back. Um, what is on the agenda today? Nothing. Nothing's on the agenda. We're just going with the flow like we always do. Let me get it ready. Okay. So I can look at chat. Okay, we're fine. We're good. I don't have anything to drink with me because I already drank my matcha for the evening. Already drank it, so we're fine there. Um, it has been a busy, busy weekend. Like, you have no idea how busy this weekend has been, but it's been so busy. I'm really happy to have the evening to myself, well, with you guys. But also, I'm happy to just be able to rest the rest of this weekend because it has really been a lot. It's been quite a lot for me. So, I did so much today, guys. And last night I did a lot. I met with two really good friends of mine, one of them being a bestie, the other one just a really good friend. I also I baked a lemon bar for the first time. I did a lavender lemon bar for another friend's birthday potluck. It was a huge hit. Everybody loved it. I gave some to my neighbors. They all loved it, except for one. She said it was too dry and that it wasn't enough like lemon custard on top. So I definitely have work to do, but I'm not really a baker. Like, I'm not a baker, I'm more of a cook. Following instructions is just not something I am good at. It is what it is. I like to make up things as I go, and that's not really the best thing to do when you're baking. So I did follow the script, I followed the instructions. I saw that it only called for 2 teaspoons of lavender buds. And I thought to myself, well, y'all, you should do like 4, right? You should do 4. But then I said, you know what? Don't do that. You'll fuck it up. Don't do that. And then I thought to myself too, well, what if I tried this in muffin pans? Like in a muffin pan. What if I did the crust in a muffin pan and did like lemon bar, I don't know, lemon bar, I don't know. I don't know. So my mind, like as a cook, my mind flows. So I don't know. Anyway, hey Ninja TV, what's going on? Tell me something interesting about you in your life, Ninja. Chung Fei, break your phone when you laugh. Um, break your phone. If I'm breaking your phone, I suggest that you get a new phone. Get a new phone. You ever wake up and choose to be gay? No, not really. I don't really choose to be gay. If I could be a straggot, I would. Full stop. If I could be a straggot, I probably would. What would I choose to be a straggot? I think I take that back. I think I take that back because being gay is really a great thing culturally these days. I'm sorry to the alphabet army, my fellow alphabet army who wants to victimize themselves. But the fact of the matter is that gays are richer. They have less responsibility because we tend to not have children. We live fabulous lifestyles. So, you know what? I'm not going to be a straggot. I would choose to be gay. So, yes, every day I choose to wake up gay. Yes. Ever dated white? Yes, I've dated a white guy before. I've dated a couple white guys. I've dated a black guy before. I've dated an Asian guy before. I've dated, despite me loving and being really attracted to Latinos, I never dated a Latino. But I love Asian guys. I love black guys. I love white guys too, I guess. I've dated mostly white guys, to be honest, and a few black guys and a few, well, no, just one Asian guy. But I find myself, when I think about who I'm attracted to from a purely physical standpoint, Latinos, right? Latinos, obviously. I never dated a Latino though. You are a noob. I am. Love from India. I love India. Oh, I love Indian guys too. Indian guys are so fucking hot. Oh my God, Indian guys, very hot. Do I like wearing glasses? I love wearing glasses. I love wearing glasses. I thought about getting that LASIK surgery, but the girls were telling me not to get LASIK surgery because that will fuck your eyes up. 20 years from now, the bitches are blind. They can't fucking see. That's what the word on the street is. That's what the word on the street is about LASIK. I used to really want LASIK surgery, but now I've just become very happy with wearing glasses. It's a vibe, it's a look, it's an aesthetic. I love my metal frames. I really want to get a metal frame in rose gold because I love rose gold. But for now, these are my two pair. This is like a silver, like like a steel pair. Love that. Gets lots of compliments on that. Uncut or cut? I'm cut. What's your gender? I'm not a they them. I'm a man. What kind of dumb question is that? Get the fuck out of here with that they them stuff. Don't piss me off. Love from India. I love India. You won't be able to hold your poop when you're old. Why not? Listen, chosen, no one's been in my backside in 10 years. So my poop is just fine, darling. My poop is just fine. But thank you for your concern, chosen. Bro's not even spitting lies. I don't lie. You ever dated a pile of poop before? I have, Money Donuts. I have dated a pile of poop before. I'm not gonna drag him though because he watches these streams and we are actually friends still. But he was kind of a pile of poop for a boyfriend. So I'm not gonna touch on that. I love you much to the ex-boyfriend. Love you much, but you were a pile of poop. Price of iPhone 15 in your country, guys. I don't know how much I paid for this phone. I don't know, $1,000. I don't remember. I don't know. Golden Shadow, what's my gender? Okay, Golden Shadow, can you stop? Okay. Golden Shadow, do not fucking spam my channel. I don't mind you guys being shady towards me. I have thick skin. I'm not fucking any of y'all, and none of y'all are paying my bills. So you can be shady towards me. I don't really care. But one thing I don't like is spamming my channel because I have a difficult time reading. I have a difficult time reading the chat because there's so much chatting going on. And so don't spam the channel. You can say whatever shit you want to say. Don't spam the channel. My gender's, I'm a guy, obviously. Do I look like they, them? Please do not tell me I look like a they, them. That's insulting. Which, oh, for real? Bro probably got fiery head. Oh my God, don't. How big do I like it? 7 inches, no more. No more. What is, okay, I'm sorry. This stream just got really TMI. I don't get the obsession with big wee-wees. I don't get that. I think with women are different. I guess. Like, women like a big little thing going on there. But I feel like men, I don't understand why gay men are size queens. It's been a long time since I've done anything back there. 10 plus years. It's been 10 plus years. But when I did, it wasn't the most comfortable thing. If we're being honest. If we're being honest, it wasn't the most comfortable thing. And I feel like you don't need... Am I about to give you guys a biology lesson right now? For a man to experience pleasure back there, you don't need more than... You don't need more than 5.5 inches. if we're being honest, you don't need a large dingling. You just don't. I don't know. I'm not down with all that. Like, I'm sorry. Not for me. What are you even doing, to be honest? What? You guys ask the dumbest questions. Bro probably got fiery head. Oh my god. Weirdo. Okay. What's your profession in life, dude? I don't really have a profession. I work 20 hours a week. Crossed Hydra. So I work 20 hours a week at a restaurant, and I also I make money off social media. Affiliate marketing, it's a bitch, honey. Listen, I make money every month from protein powder sales, and I barely post about the protein powder. Let's be real for a second. Story time. Hey, Livy, you want a story time? Ask me your question. What story time do you want? What kind of story time do you want? So I work 20 hours a week at a restaurant. So my profession is I'm a cook. I'm a cook. I've worked in management of restaurants, hospitality for 10 plus years. I love the restaurant industry. But do I want to give out so much information? I don't think I want to give out so much information about my personal life. But because of some family issues that I have, where I have to visit my family quite often in Toledo, I can't really afford to be chained to the restaurant the way I used to be. When I was working full time, I was working 50 hours a week. Just the way it happens in management. Just the way it happens. But since my family issues, I need to be able to have a more flexible career where I can go to Toledo, Ohio when I need to be there. I'm in Toledo, Ohio once or twice a month at least. And so I need that flexibility. I need a 4-day weekend every weekend. That's just what I need. And so I really kind of changed the way I was doing my part-time business of like being a Twitch streamer. I'm not giving you guys all the tea. I changed the way I was doing my live streaming gig on Twitch to focus a little bit more on affiliate marketing via YouTube and Instagram as a lifestyle vlogger. And I'll tell you guys, I'm not going to be super transparent here because I feel like trolls are here and I'd rather save that for Patreon. But I will tell you that affiliate marketing is, I think, the single best way to make money as a creator. The single best way. Because with my protein powder affiliate that I have successfully been able to connect consumers with a product that is highly valuable to them in their lives. I make a sale one time, and if that customer loves that product, if it really fits into their lifestyle in a very high value way, they're going to continue to buy that product and use my affiliate code, right? So the goal for me is to connect consumers with a product that they love. I sell it to them one time, and then I have residual income coming in over and over and over again. Now, with the protein powder, and I don't want to shill for this company, I mean, because we're not talking about the company. So, but if you guys have questions, I will answer them. But with this particular company, you know, I make a commission off of a sale, and then these customers continue to purchase using my code. So I look at my dashboard for this company, and I see the same people. They give you your first name, not the last name, but they give you the first name of the person and what they bought. And I can see on my affiliate dashboard the same people buying the same things like every 2 months, like clockwork, depending on what they buy. But that makes me feel really good because these are products that I believe in and products that are really helping people. And so if people are repurchasing this shit, that means I did my job well. And so again, you put in the work as a content creator, You sell someone a product that's high value to them that they are going to come back and repurchase. Different products will give you different results. Protein powder is a product that people are going to go through every month or two, depending on how much they buy. I also do skincare. Skincare, you're going to see those return customers a little bit more slower because skincare, you use that up in like a month to 3 months, depending on what type of product you buy. I'm sorry, am I talking too much? Let me ask. My brother, hers name is Jack Mehoff. Okay, Jordan. I'm only 20 hours. What the fuck? That makes me feel like I overwork myself. I don't think you should feel no. I don't think you should feel bad about overworking yourself. I only work 20 hours in terms of my traditional job. I put a lot more hours into myself as a content creator online. To be honest, this is work right here. These live streams that I do twice a week, this is work. This is how you build rapport with a community of people, is by talking to them. And I think that live streaming is a great way for me to connect with my community because it's a free-for-all. There's no script here. I'm just talking from the chest. I'm talking from the heart. You guys can ask me whatever you want. You can get to know me a little bit and kind of build that parasocial relationship. And then you build rapport, you build trust, So I like to have these live streams here to kind of build that further rapport. But this is work too. I'm editing YouTube videos right now. That's work. I'm doing a lot of shit behind the scenes. Okay. I work 60 plus ish hours. I'm new. How to affiliate or online work. Croft Hydra. Do you mind re-asking your question? Are you asking me how to do affiliate marketing? There's a couple different ways, but first of all, you have to be able to establish a relationship with a brand. Now, I'm not very aggressive with establishing relationships with brand. I really should be more because I think I'm leaving a lot of money on the table. But I'm really shy. I'm a little bit insecure about my numbers and my engagement and stuff like that. So the affiliates that I have right now are really brands that reached out to me after a little bit of prodding from me. But these are brands that I have bought from for years and years and years. And these are brands that I actually use a lot. But I think if you want to get into the affiliate marketing sector, you need to really do the work at establishing yourself as a creator in some medium or some form or something, and then work on your relationships with these brands by showing them the value you can bring through your community. Hopefully that answers your question. You're just curious? Okay, Livy, ask me questions. 45 hours at a tire shop, driveway mechanic, pretty much an extra 20 a week. It's a lot. Hopefully you're saving your money, investing your money, Pixie. Don't get me started. Invest your money, please. Do you support the right to bear arms? Listen, don't get me started. I'm a big Second Amendment rights advocate here in Ohio, the great state of Ohio. Absolutely. Say the word successfully again. Successfully? What are your thoughts on furries? I think furries are weird, but I have some friends that are furries. And I don't think it's bad to be weird. Like, everyone has weird fucking hobbies, right? I don't think that being a furry is something that should be looked down upon or that people should be treated differently for. I think that a lot of hobbies can be taken to extremes. Now, there are some extreme behavior from furries, but I don't think that they are the norm. I think some people love the artistic art style of furries. People love the cosplaying aspect of it. I think with any hobby, you can take it a little bit too far. But yeah, I think it's weird. I mean, no shade. It's weird, but I do a lot of shit that's weird too. I don't give a fuck what you think, right? Hey Mira, how are you? The whole point is you talking nonstop. The whole point is you talking. Stop. Do I support LGBTQ? Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes I do. Um, I'll just say that. Sometimes I do. I think that with okay, I'll say this. I don't support identity politics. I don't support that. I think that I'm a pretty big individualist. I think that there is power in individuals having choices, and I don't think that we should lean upon our arbitrary identities that we have no control over. I don't think we should really depend on that as markers of um, predictable behavior. Because I'm a black gay man does not mean that you can predict my behavior on any of those things because I have no control over those three different aspects of my identity. And so I think the problem with identity politics is that sometimes we think, oh, because you're black, that means you're going to do this, X, Y, and Z. Or because you're gay, that means you're X, Y, and Z. Or that this is going to happen to you because you're X, Y, and Z. No, shut the fuck up. That's not how it works. Um, so I don't know what you mean by support the LGBTQ. I don't know what that means. I don't hate the LGBTQ. I mean, I'm the G. I'm the G there. So, yeah, I don't know. Too many people immediately try and come on with something to sell without first working on having something of value to share and building an audience that wants to listen. Bingo, Mira. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Like I was saying before, you've got to build your own personal authority. I don't mean having authority as mean like you need to have an MD and be a fucking doctor. No, you have to kind of build your voice and what are you known for? I know that a lot of people in my DMs, they come to me about what kind of tea should I get? What kind of matcha do you buy, Cho? Because I drink matcha every fucking day. Like I drink matcha all the fucking time. So, that's kind of like my expertise is like matcha. Some people like my skin and my skincare philosophy. And so they want to know, well, what do I think about these brands or these products? And, as I say that, I have a big fucking zip right there. My face is doing all the shit right now. It's so funny because I had so many social activities this weekend. And of course, that's when my skin wants to break the fuck out. I should have used my calming balm. Wait, give me a second, actually. So, of course, I have a product for this. I have a product for this. This is a molecular barrier recovery cream balm by Alex of Skin. Um, it has oat in there, which is really good. Lots of ceramides. So it's very like nourishing, which is what you need when your face is like freaking the fuck out. The good thing though, let's be honest, the good thing is I take care of my skin. So even though I have some irritation and some shit going on here with some like craziness, the skin is still looking good. And so one of the good things about having a really good skincare routine is even when you have breakouts, even when you have irritation, you're still going to be able to get that ethereal glow from within. So I love that about taking care of your skin. And having breakouts are temporary. They're temporary. So take care of your skin, guys. Get a skincare routine. If you need help with a skincare routine, my good Judy in the chat, Skin Science by Mira. Skin Science by Mira. Go follow her on YouTube. Go join her Facebook group. Lots of great communications there. Really great community. She's really helpful. Or you can just DM me on Instagram. We'll talk you through a routine. Let's catch up on chat. Parker has been sick, but says, oh, tell Parker I say hello. Hi, Parker. Did you tell Parker that I love the waffles? Did you tell him? Tell him right now that I love the waffles and thank him for his suggestion on getting those bubble waffles from Trader Joe's. I'm going to be like a crazy person on Tuesday when I go to Trader Joe's. When I need to go tomorrow, actually. I know I can't do that on a Sunday. I cannot do Trader Joe's parking lot I can't do that on a weekend. I'm gonna go on a Monday. I'm gonna go on a Monday, and I'm gonna stock up on the bubble waffles from Trader Joe's because they're just too good. They're too good. Investing, the fuck is that? I spend my shit on gas, food, and heat. Am I talking too much? Oh, okay. um, Pixie, if you wanna, okay, so I just did this with a friend, but if you wanna chat with me in the DMs about really building a expenses and income list, let's work through it, babe. Let's work through it together. I think sometimes people don't really realize where their money is going. Have you really written down like where every dollar is going every month? Write it down, record it, and really analyze the flow of your income, the flow of your money. I think building that awareness, and I mean specifically, don't just be broad and tell me, oh, it's going towards gas and all the, and food and heat, da da da. No, I want to know percentages. How much of your income is going towards what? Is it 10%? Is it 15%? Da 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 da. Like, you need to know these things because the more awareness you have about where your money is going, the more ability you have to make changes to your financial health status. So figure that out. The only thing I hate about the community is that people call me homophobic because I don't understand the difference between the range of sexualities. I just know straight, gay, asexual, and bi. Pixie, you're talking to the wrong person. I don't get pan. I don't want to get pan. I don't think it's necessary to get pan. Sorry. Sorry. That whole non-binary stuff, I'm sorry. Call me what you want, but a lot of this stuff is nonsensical. This whole spectrum and like there being a million genders, don't get me started. Don't get me started, please. Plus, realistically, this isn't profitable for most people. So focus on creating content that you love talking about and are passionate about so that views or not, it's worthwhile to you. Good point, Mira. This is a really good point, and I want people to listen to this. Working in the creative space as a content creator and or influencer is like working in any entertainment sector. So whether you want to become a songwriter, a singer, a dancer, a rapper, a superstar, an actor, a director, like a playwright, these types of jobs are open to everybody. Anybody can try to do it, okay? The problem is that a very small percentage of those people trying to make it in the entertainment industry are actually successful. And so when you get into your social media and you see a feed full of influencers that are like, having big time sponsorships with Target or Kroger or Whole Foods, or like, you see these people with these big brands, Shein or Express, I don't know who the big brands are these days, L'Oreal, whatever. But you see a feed of all these people, influencers, like making it. That's a distortion, okay? Because not every influencer is making it. No, the vast majority of influencers are not making money. That's the real tea. And so Mira is totally accurate in that you need to really align your expectations towards reality. Okay, you need to be realistic about what you're doing. This is why I still work a part-time job. Okay? This is why I still work a part-time job. This is why I never quit my job, because I was realistic in thinking, well, Cho, if you quit your job completely, are you going to be able to sustain your lifestyle that you have right now? The answer is no. The answer is no. I'm not bringing in enough money to just quit my job. I'm bringing in some money. It's cute. The affiliate sales are really cute, especially with my protein powders. Very, very cute. I don't even like I said before, I don't even promote them. and I make a lot of money from them because I was able to connect people with a very high value product for them. But the point is, it's not really enough yet for me to just quit my job and just live lavishly and just like live my life. And that's okay. And so you got to have the realistic expectations of what you're going to get out of a career in influencing or content creation. And like Mira says, it's really important to do what you want to do and what feels natural, what feels comfortable, and what is bringing value to you, whether or not you make a dime or not. That's important. I do also see people going to those sites where you can get product on exchange for posts the second they have like 500 followers. I think it's terrible. Mira, I think that's terrible. I think that's the bad way to go about it. And the reason why, I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why that's the bad way to go about things is because you actually are establishing a relationship with a third party, and you're not really establishing a great relationship with the brand itself. You are shortchanging yourself. You're really giving away a lot of value for not much in return. I do not recommend it at all. At all. I would rather people, this is gonna sound controversial, so get ready. I do just talk unwanted. I'm a talker. I do just talk. I'm a talker. Sorry. Get over it. I'm a talker. I can help myself. It's natural. I think it's better to do exchanges with brands directly for free rather than working through third-party providers. Any day of the week, I'd rather do a sponsored post in exchange for PR for free than to get paid via a third-party provider for a brand. Full stop. Full stop. Oh, Parker. Ay, pobrecito. I hope he feels better. Absolutely, Mira. Like, listen, I'm having breakouts, but the skin's still looking good. Like, nobody can clock me and say, oh, you have bad skin. No, no, bitch, I don't have bad skin. Not at all. Acne does not equal bad skin. It does not. It doesn't. Sorry. No. Bad where? You mean like right there, that tiny little speck? Okay, sure. But bad where else? Hello? Get into it. Pixie says, most of my money is actually going to medical bills due to me recently discovering that my intestines are infected and dying, so I've been in and out of hospitals. I only believe in 3 genders, male, female, and car enthusiasts. Fair enough, Pixie. I'm sorry about the medical bills. It's a shame that in America, medical emergencies and medical conditions can really bankrupt a person. It's very sad, it's grim, and it's pathetic. We've got to get our shit together in America. When it comes to this healthcare stuff, we got to get our shit together. It's unacceptable. But you know, insurance companies, it's the devil's industry, honey. No, you know, it's not even the devil's industry, because the devil's industry is the pharmaceutical industry. But it's up there. The insurance industry, and I mean insurance across all industries. I'm talking about health, life, car. It's all really, quite honestly, a scam. It's honestly a scam. Yeah. Oh, Jason Nash. Yep. Someone recently posted on my group asking how to get skin like mine. The comments were interesting. Lots of filters or lighting. Haters. How to spot a hater. How to spot a hater. I'm sorry about that, but that happens. It happens. Sorry, there's like too much space up there. I think I need water. Now listen, I know the Moon Sisters are not here. Daisy, it's not here. Bambi, it's not here. But I'm not dehydrated. I just actually want water because I want to stay hydrated. So don't try to clock me. Don't try to clock me because I'm not dehydrated. I just want to stay hydrated. Okay? See, it's kind of gross. Which is how you know that you're not dehydrated when water's like, ugh. The water's gross. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. Like I said, I always say water only tastes really good when you're dehydrated and dying of thirst. Like, that wasn't that good. Anyway. My skin isn't even that great, but hydration and glow is achievable for most, and I was not born with flawless skin. Not even close. Nor do I use filters, do anything special with lighting, or wear foundation. But I think it just shows that people don't understand what you can do with effective skincare. You know what? I think there's an issue out there with consumers and their perception of skincare. I think that there are a lot of things at play right now in terms of how people approach skincare and how they view others with good skin. As consumers, we have been scammed so often by people and influencers that we have become a little bit overly skeptical, and I think for good reason. Honestly, I think for good reason. We have become overly skeptical of influencers with the perfect looking skin because we have been duped so many times. We have been manipulated so many times. We have been led astray so many times by discovering these scandals where, oh, we found out they were using a filter, or, oh, they were exposed for having makeup on during the sponsorship, video. So I get it. I get it, and I can really empathize with consumers who are who used to have a healthy sense of skepticism, who now have an overactive sense of skepticism. I totally understand it. Um, yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And I also want to say, yeah, I was going somewhere with this, but I just hammered home that one point. I think that the other issue is that consumers they don't really realize that skincare takes time. I mean, it just takes time. We are in this culture, in the society that wants results on demand. We're in the BBL culture, okay? Where if you want to lose weight, you just take Ozempic. You want a big ass, you just go get a BBL. It's like on demand. It's like immediate results, and again, it has distorted people's perception and their expectations. And skincare is not something like you can't just apply something and transform your face overnight. That's just not how it works. That's called a face transplant, right? That's called, a facelift. That's a facelift, you know? That's the only way you can get on-demand results. And unless you've got 10K, 15K, 20K, it's not gonna fucking happen. So, when something, um, yeah, right. Well, I got everyone beat on skin condition. My skin is so rough, it can be used as sandpaper. Oh, wow. So yeah, I think it's just it's a lot. It's a lot going on with people and their expectations, and then their overactive sense of skepticism. There's just a lot going on there, and that creates the perfect cocktail to get comments like that from people who don't understand, who are ignorant about how effective skincare can be over the long term. And again, that overactive sense of skepticism it's real. They gotta get some. Yeah, they do. Doing cars gives you mad calluses. I can imagine, Pixie. You work a lot. You work a lot on the cars. That's a rough industry. Absolutely. Um, so chat is kind of quiet tonight. I have two different Reddit posts that we can talk about tonight, y'all. I have two. Are we ready, or do we have more questions? We can chat. We can always chat. We never have to do the Reddit stories. We never have to do that. But when chat is more quiet, I feel like it's the perfect opportunity to do one. That's good, Mira. Don't internalize that bullshit, because that's what it is. It's bullshit. Don't internalize it. These people don't matter. People have just really been on like a rampage on social media recently. Like, what's going on? Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do a red story. So I need you guys' help, Pixie and Mira. I need your help on which one we're going to do. So, oh fuck. Well, that's dumb. So, I hate people for having comments that's and doing the right thing for their relationship. So this person said, so here, I'm gonna give you the title that we were gonna do. Am I the asshole for suspecting my wife after she went to Mexico and spent no money and took no pictures? A little weird, right? A little weird. My wife went to Mexico and spent no money and took no pictures. A little weird. But he updated the thread and said this: I've talked it over with my wife and we've decided that it is probably not the best venue to air this out. We have a meeting on Monday with our mediator and counselor. Well, fuck him for doing the right thing and not airing out his dirty laundry for our entertainment. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So we can't do that one. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But I have another one. Sorry, so the other one, I guess we're gonna do the other one. Sorry. I didn't get to it fast enough to read it. Anyway. So, but we don't know the context, Pixie. We don't know the context. Maybe there was a good reason why she didn't spend any money or didn't take any pictures. We don't know, because I don't know. We don't know the story. I could read the comments, but no, we're gonna move on. We're moving on. So here is the other one. Okay, let me read. Let me screen. Okay, let's do this. Okay, fine. Okay, we're good. Okay. So, am I the asshole for leaving my husband after he gave away some of my baby's ashes? That's crazy. Advice needed. Again, am I the asshole for leaving my husband after he gave away some of my baby's ashes. Let's read it. Okay. Let's talk about this, because there has to be an explanation for this. There has to be an explanation for this. So she says, my daughter passed away in a tragic accident when she was 2 years old. At the time, my stepdaughter was still coming around regularly, and we had a decent relationship. We weren't close or anything, but I tried my best to get along for my husband's sake. She was 13 at the time my daughter passed away. And stepdaughter's mother came to my husband and asking if I could have some of my daughter's ashes to put in a keepsake for my stepdaughter. Okay, wait, let me back up. Wait. Let me back up. So my stepdaughter was 13 when my daughter passed away, and the stepdaughter's mother came to my husband and asked if she could have some of my daughter's ashes to put in a keepsake from my stepdaughter. I refused off the bat. Not only is my stepdaughter not responsible enough for something that important, I didn't like the idea of separating my baby's ashes at all. My stepdaughter has since stopped visiting as much, and it's been 3 years since my daughter passed away. And my stepdaughter's mom came to me asking again for more ashes because my stepdaughter lost the keepsake some time ago and was this lady's English I cannot. The run-on sentences I cannot handle, because my stepdaughter lost the keepsake some time ago and was torn up about it. So let me recap this long ass run-on sentence. Here's what I think happened. The mother said, no, I'm not splitting up my dead baby's ashes for my stepdaughter to fucking lose a keepsake. And what happened is her husband took some of the ashes anyway, gave them to his daughter, and she lost the shit like the mother knew she was gonna lose in the first place. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Now, I will say, when my uncle passed away, his ashes was split up, and we put them in like little bullets, like bullet necklaces, and we put ashes in, and we all split them up, and everyone got a little bit of my uncle. And so some people are okay with splitting ashes, and some people are not okay with that. They want it's like a body. It's like having a body. If you had a dead body in your backyard and you took chopped the head off and gave it to someone, like, that's weird, right? So I understand the mother being like, no, I want my baby to be whole. And so no, I don't want to split the ashes. I understand that. So let's revisit. There's more. I was shaking because I was clear about not wanting to separate her ashes and asked of her what she meant. She told me that after the initial conversation we had 3 years ago, my husband gave her the ashes anyway to put in the keepsake. So, fuck her. Fuck this. The stepdaughter's mom, fuck her. Because woman to woman, we had the conversation. And no, the answer was no. She knew it was a no from the get-go. And if my ex-husband came to me and said, oh, here's the ashes anyway, I would have said, respectfully, as a mother to mother, I cannot accept these ashes, even though I want them for my daughter. Respectfully, I'm going to have to deny this until your wife is okay with me giving them to my daughter. Fuck her. Fuck the husband too. Let's keep reading. I confronted my husband on this and he shrugged it off, saying that it wasn't that big of a deal. I packed my bags and took my daughter's urn and went to stay at my sister's house. It's been 2 weeks since I left, and he's been blowing up my phone with phone calls and texts, begging and crying, and some telling me I'm an asshole for blowing this out of proportion. Then today, a mutual friend, the gaslighting. Then today, a mutual friend sent me a screenshot of a post made on Facebook from the stepdaughter's mother saying that I am punishing my husband for doing something nice for his only living child and that I am just bitter. Now, I don't condone violence, y'all. I do not condone violence. But I'm from Toledo, Ohio. Born and raised in the mud of Toledo, Ohio. I would have beat her ass. I would have committed assault and battery. That day, I would have done it. I would have done it. I'm punishing my husband for doing something nice for his only living child. And that I'm just bitter. She finishes it off by saying, I am so torn up over this. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? I hate this for people. I really hate this for people because the gaslighting is so effective. For her to even be asking if she's the asshole, the gaslighting works. Gaslighting works, y'all. It works. Super effective. For her to even be asking strangers online if she's the asshole, this is psychotic. This is psychotic. I would have beat my husband's ex-wife's ass on sight. On sight. I would have done that. That would have been the first thing I did. The second thing I would have did is I would have filed my paperwork immediately after I beat her ass. Done. Done. Done, done, done. Done. The husband is completely in the wrong. As a partner, why would you make a unilateral decision? It's so fucked up. I shouldn't even have to explain why this is wrong. A discussion was already had between the two partners. It was a no. But it's bad. I could have a little bit of sympathy if I'll tell you how I could have sympathy for the husband. If his ex-wife came to him and asked about it, and then he made a unilateral decision to get a little bit of the ashes, and then did that without conversing with his wife, okay, that's fucked up. But I could give him a pat on the back for the good intentions, right? I could do that. This is different. You know that I disagree with that decision. You went behind my back and made a unilateral decision that you know I did not agree with. We're divorcing. We're divorcing. Because If you're able to do something like that, you are capable of doing much worse. Like, fuck you. I mean, she lost a 2-year-old. That's crazy. She's surrounded by assholes. She's it. Yeah, she is. Her stepdaughter's an asshole. Her husband's an asshole. And the ex-wife is an asshole. They're all assholes. You're right. You're right. Mira, all I can say is hopefully that other mother never has to learn the hard way what it's like to lose a child and have people be so callous about their remains. Disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting fucking behavior. Disgusting. Embarrassing. So yeah, let's read some comments. Good one. Let's read some comments. Oh wait, there's an ETA. There's an ETA. Okay, let's calm down. There's an ETA from the poster. Edited to add, I should clarify, during the initial conversation, I never said I wasn't open to having this conversation again at a later time, once she was older and more mature. When discussing arrangements for our daughter, we agreed mutually that she would be cremated only because neither of us knew where our final resting places would be and wanted her with us wherever we ended up. Not buried just to be buried. We are both from different states that we are currently residing in, so neither were sure we wanted to be buried here. That's a good ETA. Okay, so I'm even more upset now. I'm even more upset because she was open to having the conversation again. She was open to having her mind changed, and she was open to letting time heal her wound a little bit more and to become more open with the conversation of, okay, maybe give my stepdaughter some of her ashes, and my heart breaks for her all over again because she's already had the trauma of the 2-year-old dying, okay? And now she's been re-traumatized by losing a piece of her daughter again. Like, you're losing a piece of your daughter again. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And once the stepdaughter was older and more mature. Given a 13-year-old, I mean, come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Let's read some comments. The most liked comment says, going behind your back is a huge breach of trust. He could have backed you up saying she was too young for such an important keepsake and that he would ask you to reconsider when she was older. Also, the only living child thing was such a bitchy comment. As a mother, she knew what she was doing by saying that. Disgusting. Disgusting. That only living child comment is why I would have politely got in my car. I would have politely pulled my hair up in a ponytail, and I would have politely beat the brakes off of her in front of her stepdaughter. And I would have ate that charge. I would have ate that battery charge. Yes, I would have ate that battery charge. Only living child? Oh yeah. We're putting paws on her. We're putting paws. I don't advocate for violence, y'all. But disgusting. Disgusting behavior from that mother. Shame on her. Shame on her to post about this publicly on Facebook. This is not something that you post about publicly. Your daughter is the fucking reason why ashes are lost. Why didn't you post about that? Why didn't you post that part in the Facebook post? Why didn't you post that about how his only living child lost the ashes of her dead sister? Disgusting. Have a good night, Mira. Thank you. The ex seems like she's trying to cause problems in their marriage and the husband is letting her. Absolutely. He's responsible for this. I'm sorry, yeah, the ex-wife is a piece of shit and she's a bitch. She is. She is. She's ugly. But at the end of the day, the responsibility lies with the husband. It's his household. He made a unilateral decision that he knew his wife would be uncomfortable with if she found out. I feel like, and I think they're on to a good point, because if the husband told his ex-wife in secrecy, like, listen, I know my wife doesn't want me to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Here are the ashes. If he actually did that, why would she go to the wife and say, oh, by the way, we lost the ashes. Can we get some more? Do you know what I mean? This woman's very duplicitous. Very duplicitous. She's probably, speaking of bitter, I think she's talking about herself. Let's read this Facebook post again. I'm punishing my husband for doing something nice for his only living child, and that I'm just bitter. Ladies and gentlemen, that's called projection. That's called projection. Okay? That's called projection. Who's bitter? I think the ex-wife is bitter. I think the ex-wife is bitter that she's an ex-wife. Who's punishing the husband right now? The ex-wife is punishing the husband because she is an active part of the dissolution of the husband's current marriage. So I think that Facebook post was projection, purely projection from this ex-wife. Shame on her. Shame on her. Shame on her. It's interesting that he was more concerned with keeping his ex-wife happy than in respecting his current wife's wishes for their daughter's ashes. He's not a good person. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Have a good night, Pixie. What a violation to give them away without the mother's permission at all. But now she needs a refill? Absolutely disgusting behavior from the husband and the stepdaughter's mother. I hesitate to blame the child, though at 13, I am leaning towards her being old enough to understand no from original poster. Not to mention that she lost them. The OP was right to not trust her. And of course, you are absolutely not the asshole and you did the right thing by leaving. Imagine asking for a refill of human ashes. Imagine. Imagine asking for a refill. The stepdaughter's mother, who was told about this exchange and secrecy for the ashes, is now exposing the husband to the wife and asking her for a refill, and then going on to Facebook to publicly embarrass her and throw bitchy dicks at her. They're all going to hell. The whole family is going to hell. The husband the daughter, and the mother. They're going to hell. Disgusting. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night on that note. It's been 60 minutes. It's a quiet night, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go finish some content. I'm editing content. Hopefully you guys have a good night. I'll try to get timestamps up for this quick video as soon as possible. But yeah, that was fun. That's a crazy story. I am disgusted on behalf of her. I'm so disgusted. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Oh my God, pardon me. Excuse me. Be on the lookout next week early on for my first episode of the series of me gardening. I'm a gardener now, so I got 2 episodes filmed. I'm going to be filming another one on Monday, but you can catch episode 1 coming up soon. Gasoline, yes, yes, straight to hell, absolutely, absolutely. Have a good night, guys. I will chat with you guys soon.